If you're over 50 and struggling to stand up after being on the floor, this one technique can change that. It's called the sprinter technique, and it works even if you can't kneel. My name's Ella, I'm a qualified physiotherapist, and the inability to get up after a fall is what turns a minor incident into a potential serious hospital stay. Most people are taught to kneel and push up, but if you've had a knee replacement, have knee pain or arthritis, that simply doesn't work. The sprinter technique solves this, and that's what we're going to cover today. To keep things realistic, I'm demonstrating it with my mum, Erica, who's over 50. So I'm going to take you through a really useful technique in case you ever have a fall, mum, okay? So it's got 5 simple steps to it, all right? Because it's called the sprinter technique. So we're going to start in the side lying position as if you've had a fall. Step 1. We're going to bend that top knee, just like that. Step 2, leg rotates over the body so the foot is flat on the floor, and this is going to be your stronger leg, okay? Step 3, we're going to rotate the chest so the arm is planted on the floor in line with the foot. Step 4, we are going to press the other hand and rotate so we're in that sprinter position. Hand, knee and ankle are in line. And step 5, we are doing small baby steps, walking the hands and feet towards each other until we stand up in that upright position. All right? Okay. Should you have a go at that?
Yeah, you made that look easy.
Perfect. So side lie for me is the starting position, mum. Perfect. Are you acting like you're Okay, so start in the side lying position. Step 1, the top leg, we have a bent knee. Perfect. So the bottom leg has a straight leg. Perfect. So just bend the knee. Step 2, foot rotate so that it's flat onto the floor. Good. Step 3, bring the torso towards the floor and plant the hand. Step 4, sprinter position so that the hand, knee and foot, so pivot that foot so you're in the sprinter position. Perfect. Look at you, St. Paul. And step 5, walk those hands and the feet, baby steps together in order to stand. Brilliant. How did that feel? Good.
Yeah, I think that was really useful actually for everyone to remember.
Good. So 3 common mistakes that I see with this sprinter technique are hands being too close to the body so it doesn't create enough leverage there. Number 2, not twisting the torso enough, so trying to push up when the torso is not in line with the floor. And number 3 is doing unequal steps towards the body, so the hands and the feet are moving at different speeds. They need to move at the same speed. Now pause the video and practice this technique 3 times. If you have any questions, put them down into the comment section and I'll do my best to get back to you. So if you did fall, you're unlikely to fall where there's no objects or any furniture nearby. So we're going to practice now when there is a table nearby. Okay, so it's exactly the same starting position. Side lying, top leg bends as step 1. Step 2, foot planted on the floor in front of your body. Step 3, rotate that chest, bring the hand down. Step 4, sprinter position, both hands parallel, hand, knee, ankle in line. But here, instead of bringing the legs and feet together, we're going to reach forward for that chair, push up as the leg comes in to neutral, and we stand from there. Okay? So it's just adding an object to make it a little bit easier for us. So you could practice this with a stable chair, stable table, anything that's just not going to rock or be unsteady. It needs to be nice and sturdy on the floor so that we're safe. Please don't wait until you've had a fall to practice this technique, and to ensure it is safe for you to perform, please read the full disclaimer in the description box of this video. If you're over 50 and want to live stronger for longer, click here to subscribe and watch this video next.